hello, everyone say a nice big hello.
Hello.
Hello, so you guys can be heard, I can be heard, that must mean it is Wednesday. There is no wrestling on today, so we have stolen their time slot, even though we're not on at the same time. But we've stolen their day. This is the Wednesday afternoon for anyone in the States, Wednesday morning. It's late night in India, though. Welcome to the Slam Jam wrestling show from Extreme Improv, XStreamed. And on the show today, we have a fantastic lineup of competitors who will want to become this week's Slam Jam wrestling champion. Starting with Asad. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. My name is Asad Khan. I'm from Mumbai in India. It is late night over here. And my random wrestling fact of the week is that Terry Funk started wrestling on the day The Undertaker was born.
Wait, on the day The Undertaker was born?
Yes.
Oh my god. Right, that's really interesting.
That's when he first retired, I think.
That was when he first retired. Yeah, absolutely. So, with that, Colin, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. How are you? I'm Colin from Kayfabe News, and my interesting fact is I just literally noticed that Mick Foley retweeted a story that I wrote about Jim Cornette and Vince Russo having great makeup sex.
Do you know what?
So I got the nod from Foley just now. Hi, Mick.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Like, we can get an insight into why you would be imagining that. So, Mandy, say hello to the people.
Hi, people. I'm Mandy. I am zooming in from South Carolina in the States, and my random wrestling fact is that I got sent to the principal's office when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade because I had a cigar in my backpack, and it had come from Ted DiBiase the night before at a match.
Wow. Do you still have it?
It actually disintegrated because he had been smoking it, and it was like all wet when it had his DNA in it. But it like disintegrated over time, so it's in a little Ziploc bag, but now it looks like weed or something.
Wow. Okay. Capelthave, say hello to the people.
Hello everyone, and it is late night here in Sri Lanka, and if you can see me, I'm not John Cena. In any case, I would like to retract a statement that I made about Bobby Lashley's MMA loss. You see, I said that it was a submission that was not taken in. Actually, it was a full mount that the referee broke. So, and he was in the dominant position, and also he was suffering from mono at the time he was competing. So that's why that was a controversial thing, not a submission controversial.
Okay, I will have a retraction in a moment as well. TJ, say hello to the people.
Oh, hey, I'm TJ. I'm from India, but I'm in Germany right now, so it's kind of late over here as well. It's not too late. My random wrestling fact is something very recent. A former MMA fighter gets shit scared by a doll. That is a thing in wrestling.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And so for my retraction as well on the last show, I don't know who it was and who should get the point, but I said that someone had to say who a wrestler was. That was the wrestler who I called Chubbs, and I do feel bad because it's almost in a body shaming way. But their actual name, it was a wrestler who was on one of the early TNA shows. Their name was Cheeks, and because they're like a chubby person, I said Chubbs, but they were Cheeks. But just to show you why you could understand why I'd get that wrong, that was Cheeks, but I thought it was Chubbs. So that was Cheeks for you guys. So that is my retraction, and with this we're going to get on with the show, and we're going to start off with a little bit of a debate round. We're going to all be able to pile in onto this, and we will have a hot take on this subject. If you could be any wrestler for a day, who would it be and why? If you could be any wrestler for a day, who would it be and why? If you've got something to come in with, by all means, someone feel free to start the ball rolling. Colin, if this is going into the Jim Cornette, Vince Russo scenario again, like we can do the therapy if we must.
No, we'll get into that later. Let me warm up for that.
Okay.
Yeah. If I could be any wrestler for a day, I would be a wrestler who made an incredible impact in his debut in the 1990s no one had ever seen anything like this guy in a promotion that was making waves and looking like it could be the next competitor to WWE. And this guy was a huge star for just like a fleeting moment, but it's unforgettable. His name was Cheeks. And if I could attain that kind of mass, that kind of girth around my rumpy area, so I could just drop once on an opponent like that and feel that glory just once, it would be worth it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I think that's sort of won the debate. Can anyone top Cheeks? Okay, Mandy.
I don't know if I could ever top Cheeks, let's be honest, but I want to contribute my hot take. So I would be Mick Foley, which I think a lot of people might be Mick Foley, but the reason I'd be Mick Foley is because he fascinates me because he's equal parts deranged and well-adjusted, and I find that really curious, and he also seems so grateful in the moment that he was where he was, so it wasn't lost on him, and he doesn't have to glory days it because he was living it and present at the time. So I just really like him.
Yeah, okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing there. Cap Fave, who would you take?
Who else? The great
Cheeks.
John Cena himself.
Oh, Cena.
I would give anything to be Cena. I mean, he actually does everything that I wanted. Also, do better squats. I can never do better squats. I got hurt 2 times doing squats. So I would be John Cena to improve my squats. Basically because of that, and also I would be the greatest child icon ever.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly. Controversial at the moment, but perhaps you can go back to that specific day and not try doing a foreign language interview. Assad.
So improv is about creating characters. And once you are in that character, it's about maintaining that character. And there is no one who maintains a character beyond the ring, beyond the showbiz. I have to say I want to be the Undertaker, to feel what it's like to be the Undertaker when no one is even watching you. So I want to experience that for myself as to how his life would be beyond the ring, where he's just the Undertaker at all times.
Okay, yeah. Okay, TJ, do you have a pick for this?
I do. I actually have 3 picks, 2 non-serious and 1 serious picks.
Okay.
So if you're liberal about the definition of wrestler, anyone who has ever wrestled can be considered a wrestler. So I would be God. I may have 1 defeat at the hand of Vince McMahon, but I get to be God. Or if that's off the table, I would like to be Brock Lesnar. I mean, don't work, show up once, get paid a ton. Who wouldn't want that? But on a serious note, I would.
Yeah, but you only get to be him for 1 day. So you'd wrestle 1 day, like even if you were Bob Cook, and then you don't get to keep the money.
No,
you know?
okay, I missed that. Then I'd just be God. But if that's off the table, I would really like to be Kenny Omega, because I really think, I know this is very debatable, but I really think he is the future of wrestling and how wrestling is going to evolve in the years to come. So that's who I would want to be.
Okay. Anyone with anything to come in here? Well, I think like throwing my pick here, I would have chosen Vince McMahon. I would have chosen the one like you chose God. I would have chosen the actual God in terms of wrestling. And then I'd just pick up that phone. I'd memorize numbers for later days. I would just call up people and I would cause chaos, and that would be so much fun. Imagine if you were in Vince McMahon's shoes today. Like, you could just pick up your phone for an hour and you could change everything in wrestling history. But go on, Cap, you were going to come in?
I seriously hugely worried about what's inside that man's head. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there.
Yeah. Okay. So does anyone like agree with anyone else's picks? Or are we all steadfast in what we originally came up with?
Mandy, what about all the pain? Would you endure all the pain?
I would, only for a day. I wouldn't have picked him if it was for longer than a day, but I would like to just feel that adrenaline rush and the gratitude for it. It's that combo that gets me.
What if that 1 day was barbed wire bump on explosives instead?
I would take my lumps.
This is an interesting thing. We didn't 100% say that we get to choose what day. So if it's like a random day that you're just quantum leaped into someone.
I would like to be Cheeks on that 1 day that he wrestled.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would not like to be Cheeks any other day of his life.
No, well, do you know what?
What
Go on,
if
Cap.
Assad the Undertaker when he's fighting Roman Reigns?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But back to Colin's point, Colin's question. I really am interested. I would be so curious to experience pain as Mick Foley, and then comparing that to how I experience pain and what is the difference if there is one.
Okay. So it sounds like Cheeks may be winning it here. Does anyone want to counter this? I'm willing to award the point to Cheeks here. Like,
Okay.
you know.
Don't say that.
I'd like to counter it. The day I'm God, I erase Cheeks from existence.
What?
God.
You erased Cheeks from existence. Hang on a second. Luckily, I still have the GIF open.
But if we could pick the day, I might be Goldberg just to kick Bret Hart in the head.
Wait, you want to kick Bret Hart in the head?
Maybe a little bit.
What's your issue with Bret?
I just think he's so whiny. Like, I just...
Wow.
Canadian, I feel
Oh, he's crying somewhere.
against this.
What'd you say, Colin?
I said, as a Canadian, I feel obligated to speak out against this glorification of Bret Hart's head kick.
Yeah, like, well, do you know what? Like, I would, if you're going to be Goldberg, then I'm going to have to choose Bret Hart so I can duck it just for that one day.
That's fair, but you know why I want to be Goldberg is I want to know how hard the kick really was. Like, I want the real scoop on that, because to hear Brett tell it, it was, a kick, but I'm not sure. As many times as I've watched the video, it looks like it was too hard, but it doesn't look like it was break your face hard. So I don't know.
Well, in my one day as Bret Hart, I can tell you how hard it actually was then.
Exactly. We can compare notes when we leap back into our bodies. We'll compare notes.
Yeah.
Now, in what way is Bret Hart? Will you be whiny?
In my, do you know what, my what, do you know, I'm a big Bret Hart fan. Like, hang on, I'm never more than 10 foot away from Bret Hart merchandise. So, like, Bret Hart has every right to be whiny. He had creative control, Like, there's been a lot of things that Bret Hart has been through. He's had quite a trial. But with this, Mandy, I can't give you any points for the remainder of the show now. You attacked the Hitman.
I'll take it. I'll say this. It's not that he doesn't have a point. It's that just his worldview. He just seems like, I don't know, the way he moves through the world is very, like, he's a complainer. And not just about the screw job, just about all kinds of stuff. And it's just hard to deal with. I like him, but sometimes he works my nerves.
Okay, no, fair. Okay, you've justified it.
On that note, Colin has left the show.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, Canada are holding a meeting.
I'm banned from Canada. I can
You're
never
just
go
lucky
to
Corey
Canada.
isn't here, and Chris. We often have a lot of Canadian representation.
I'm sure he's crying somewhere, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so
He's probably crying somewhere.
with this, I'm going to give the point to Cheeks because.
I just got a package delivered to my door. Every Canadian gets a package of Bret Hart merchandise. Once a year.
Fantastic. Okay, so
And
with this,
maple syrup. It's maple syrup and Bret Hart merchandise.
Oh yeah.
okay, so with this, we're going to come on to our next round. So we've each got a number, except for I haven't put mine on screen. I've got the position of number 1, and Kapothev number 2. Assad number 5, sorry if not saying these in the right order, Colin number 3, Mandy number 4, TJ number 6, and we're going to do a little bit of fantasy roster picks. So, we get to pick a wrestler to start a promotion. Now, we can get any unknown independent wrestlers to fill out the roster, but we get 5 picks. Now, we will go in the order that we are obviously listed here, so if your number 1 pick is picked by someone before you, they're gone. But you only get to have 5, and then afterwards we can have the short debate on who we think ended up with the best roster. Assad.
They are all in their prime.
Yeah, absolutely. So living or dead, you can have anyone. They are in their prime. Absolutely. Good question there.
Can it be a wrestler, actual wrestler, not an independent wrestler, unknown wrestler? It could be an actual wrestler.
Yeah, ideally, yeah, you don't pick an unknown. Well, you can if you want, but I don't think it'll do your cause much good. So I won't start, even though I'm in position number 1. I think Kapothev, you should. You can have any wrestler from history. They will be in their prime. Once you've picked them, the rest of us, we can't pick that wrestler. Who is your number one draft pick to start your promotion?
John Cena. The Undertaker.
No, you get to pick one. One man, one.
You said fine.
Yeah, you get to pick. We're going to go round. We don't want to just
Collectively.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get one. So to begin with, you've picked John Cena. So with that, Colin, who is your number one pick? Cheeks.
No, I think Cheeks had his pinnacle that one day. I'm gonna go with Bruiser Brody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Mandy, who are you coming in with?
I gotta go with Dusty Rhodes.
Okay.
So it's going to be Bret Hart.
Okay. Dusty. Right, what would you take? Assad.
The Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. TJ.
Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, okay. Coming to me, guys. I'm doing it for Canada. We're going to go with Brat. We're going with Brat. Got to do it. Okay. Capelfave, who is your number 2 pick? Remember, you can't pick anyone that's already been picked by someone else now.
Bobby Lashley.
Okay. Look, just because you retracted your statement about him, but like, no, he's a fine wrestler. Number 2 pick, I'm not sure, but
He could have been great. He could have been great.
okay, Colin.
Dynamite Kid.
Okay, I like what we're going for here. Mandy.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh no! I'm in pain now. I can't believe you did that to me. Right, Assad.
I was literally about to pick Shawn Michaels, but I'll go with The Undertaker.
Okay. TJ.
Kenny Omega.
Okay. I will choose the immortal Hulk Hogan. Cap.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Andre the Giant.
Okay. Everyone's choosing my natural opponents. Right. Mandy.
Mick Foley.
Okay, good. Assad.
I'm gonna go with Trish Stratus.
Interesting choice there. TJ.
Ric Flair.
Okay, my next choice then is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
Lita.
You're going for Lita.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a pint. Okay. Colin.
I'm gonna go with this fellow named Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh.
Okay. Mandy.
Ricky Steamboat.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Assad.
Let's go with Chris Jericho.
Okay. TJ, you look in pain.
Okay. Triple H.
Okay. How many have we had now? You're on 4, so this is my 4th. Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Corey Burch says Brett's a Canadian icon. That's why I picked him, Corey. But Sting. I'm gonna take Sting. This is our last pick. We can review who our choices were once we've been around, but this is our last pick, and then we're gonna figure out who's gonna win the Wednesday Night Wars, as it will be. Cap.
You know what? I'm just doing it because I like the guy. John Morrison.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Colin.
I'm gonna do another Canadian icon from Scotland, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next one. I'll go with Owen Hart.
Excellent choice. Assad.
talents in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Gobbledygooker.
Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. Right. Okay. TJ.
Shawn Michaels is taken, right?
Yeah, Sean is gone. You can still take Marty Jannetty.
I'll pass. Okay, I'm gonna go with William Regal.
William Regal. Wow. Okay. I think for my last pick, God, everyone's good been taken. This is tricky. It's going to be someone so blindingly obvious. I think I'm just going to have to do it. I've got Bret Hart. I'm taking Bill Goldberg. Damn it. Let's do this. We'll find out about that.
You've been sabotaged.
So, okay, we have each got our 5 roster picks. If we go round, Capithev, if you just want to run down who your 5 were.
John Cena, Bobby Lashley, Lita, who else? John Morrison. I can't remember the middle one. Who did I pick?
Cheeks?
No.
I picked John Cena twice.
Yeah. It'll come back to you. Like, Colin.
I had Bruiser Brody, Dynamite Kid, Andre the Giant, The Rock, and Roddy Piper.
Wow. Mandy.
All right, I had Dusty Rhodes, Shawn Michaels, Ricky Steamboat, Mick Foley, and Owen Hart.
Yeah. Assad.
I had the Macho Man. I had the Undertaker. I had Trish Stratus. I had one more person that I'm forgetting, and the Gobbledygooker. I don't remember what I did before the cooker.
I don't know. This is just an interesting exercise in how quickly we've forgotten who our picks were.
Chris Jericho. I said Chris Jericho.
Okay. TJ.
Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega, Ric Flair, Triple H, William Regal.
Do you know what? I've forgotten one of my own. I had Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg. They probably weren't that good anyway. Right.
I assume everybody is very stoned, and that's what's going on here.
Yeah, do you know, it's like an interesting thing. Like, 5 things is too much for us to remember. But, like, okay. Which one of us, if being honest, who do we think has got the best beginnings of a roster to build a company around?
If my 4th is Kane, that would be good.
It can be whoever you want, Cap. I don't think you've got this.
This man.
You've got John Cena. Okay.
Yeah, John Cena. I think if the storyboard was right, Bobby Lashley and John Morrison can actually sell real good pay-per-views. But I think that the story was never favored for them in their time. So I think they would sell. But if I have Assad's company rivaling me, I would have Kane actually in my side.
Yeah, no, but they're on their own. They're their own rosters. You're not picking a Survivor Series team here. This is like, you know, who has got the strongest roster. I would go
for Kane because I don't have a big bad guy in my group. All of them are baby faces, so I think Kane would be a big bad guy.
Okay, let's
be paired up with Lita.
Let's break this down in another way. Like, who do we think has won this in terms of star power here? Now, obviously, Colin, did you have The Rock and did you have Andre?
I had The Rock, Andre, and Roddy Piper. And then Bruiser Brody and Dynamite Kid.
Yeah, so they...
get a high flyer and get a brawler in there.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Assad, you had the Gooker for star power.
Yeah. Man, and I wanted to maintain some diversity with Trish, and I wish I did a lot more with that. But yeah, I was really happy with Savage, The Undertaker, Jericho, Lita, and the Gooker.
Yeah, okay. Mandy, remind us who you were.
I got Dusty Rhodes, Shawn Michaels, Ricky Steamboat, Mick Foley, and Owen Hart. And I think any company that you start up with Dusty Rhodes in his prime, with his creative mind and his star power, I think it's going to carry it.
Do you know what? In terms of wrestling ability, like I think you might have like the best like you might get the 5-star ratings there, Mandy. Assad?
Excuse me? I have Ric Flair, Kenny Omega, and Okada.
Okay, fair enough.
Just a little something, David. Just a little something. The stream has stopped on for the Slam Jam show.
Oh,
it's not working.
Okay, well, we're going to double check this. TJ, tell us your thoughts, just because it still looks like it's going to me, but I'm going to double check this. Yeah, no, we're still live, Assad. It's all good.
So can I ask a question to clarify?
Yeah.
What makes a great roster? Is it drawing power to make money, or is it the in-ring technical skills?
This is the $1 million question.
Marketing for children, and my guy got the job.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the devil's advocate over here. I don't think what's this guy's name? Karrion Kross is a very good wrestler. However, his entrance and Scarlett does the thing for him. So, but you can put a great entrance on anyone. If what happens when the bell rings is completely on you. So I think the most important quality is the wrestling ability. You cannot just give someone that. You can have someone else be their mouthpiece. You can have someone else write their character. But the wrestling ability comes from you. So you need to have a very good wrestler. You need to be a very good wrestler. Sorry.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the balance. How do we balance we've obviously choosing established stars. We could get any like indie stars. We could get any like developmental stars and build up our roster around it. But like if we were choosing 5, then either we're going for star power to like get the name value. This is what TNA, it's what AEW, it's what they have to balance with. Do we bring in a Hogan? Do we bring in a Jericho to kick things off? And then, like, who do we have around these wrestlers to balance things out? Cap.
Your character was Sting. I just remember.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've won this, guys. Come on. I've got Goldberg and Sting. Right. You can keep Randy Orton. Right. So, anyway, like, in terms of star power, I've got Stone Cold, but The Rock, and I've got Hulk Hogan. Like,
I've got Ric Flair.
All outdated.
And Triple H.
Yeah, but they're in their prime, Cap. They're in their prime.
Shawn
Unfair was once the biggest draw in the entire world. Just saying.
My roster is stratifying for everybody. Okay.
Yeah, Assad, I don't think you've got this one either. Right, so.
But I've got Shawn Michaels and Ricky Steamboat and Owen Hart, all high flyers. Then I have, hold on a sec. Then I have Mick Foley, who plays 3 characters in one on your roster. And then I have Dusty Rhodes, who is the American Dream, and everybody loves him. Plus, he can be the matchmaker.
Yeah.
I think that's cheating, counting Foley as 3.
I prefer the term smart.
I've got stunning Steve Austin. I've got the Ringmaster. You know, I've got a lot of mileage in. You know, I've got.
But are they in their prime, their current time? How can we say in the current times their prime would be sellable?
What?
I've got Rocky Maivia, so
yeah. You've got them at whatever. Do you know what? I'm going to give a point here to Mandy. I'm going to give a point to Colin. Dusty, yeah. Do you know what? Like, I'm most excited to see the matches on that show, but
you're not excited to see Okada versus Ric Flair in their prime?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's not the dream match, is it? It might be to you. I don't think it's the one that. It sounds good when you say it like that, but I don't think it's the one people have been fantasizing over. You have, obviously, TJ. I'm not trying to take this away from you. Look, do you know what, TJ? You're so determined on this, I'm going to give you a point. The points really don't matter anyway, but I'll give it to you.
True.
Right, Cap.
In terms of merchandise selling, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but John Cena is the highest one selling in merchandise, right? Only comparable to The Rock.
Well, look, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, his star shone bright for a very short period compared to Cena, but it shone brighter than anyone. is what I can put
But
in there.
still, who sold the most? Who made the most money?
No, that's what I meant. I was just trying to say it in a flowery way. So, with this, we're going to move on. We're going to do a more quick fire round now. So, quick fire round here. So, buzz in if you know the answers. I'm going to bring up a few random wrestlers on the screen, and then I will come up with a quick fire based question surrounding them.
How do we buzz in? Do we just say buzz?
You buzz, give a wave. Yeah, buzz in however you feel appropriately. So, name various. Who can name 5 members of the Dudleys? What? Come in if you've got it. Who can name 5 members of the Dudley Boys? Colin, go for it.
Devon, Bully, Spike, Big Dick, and Sign Guy?
Yes, and Sign Guy is the one we had on the screen to inspire that. So, the next one, we'll go with a few name 5s. Who can name 5 wrestlers with military-based personas? Kapulthev, you got this?
Sergeant Slaughter. Can it be real as well?
Well, I don't know what you mean by that, so maybe.
I mean, Bobby Lashley was an army sergeant.
That's not his persona, is what I'd say.
Then only I knew Sergeant Slaughter.
Wow. Okay, that's good. That was a good start. Can anyone come in with Colin?
Corporal Kirshner, Colonel Adnan. That's as far as I thought. Private Parts. That's not. General. There was a general somebody. I'm going to pass to somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can no one take this? No one? Okay, I'm going to see.
Did I already say that?
So, who'd you say?
Colonel Mustafa.
Oh, that's 3. That's 3. If we count in one that Cap said as well, you could steal it if you know one more.
The Marine 7, starring The Miz.
Oh, okay. So where you could have taken this is either with GI Bro would have surely counted, but
yeah.
beyond this, if we think of WCW, there was the Misfits in action. If anyone can name any of these members, Corporal Cajun, General Rection, Lieutenant Loco? No? Okay, well, I'm not going to give a point around at all there. Let's come up with the next inspiration. And we are going to have... Okay, we've done this one before, but let's go for it. Name 5 members of the Wyatt family. TJ.
Bray Wyatt, the late Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman.
And... Oh, Assad! What, go on, TJ, do you take it?
Mr. Abigail?
Do you know what? That was somewhat his own character. I'm going to give it to you.
It's not.
But hang on.
Okay. Randy Orton.
Yeah, well, no, but didn't Bray actually have a character where he was a split personality as Sister Abigail? Cap.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I'll give you a point there, Cap. Assad, did you have any others to add to it?
No.
Okay, so next up, let's see who can name all of the members of the Inner Circle. TJ.
Santana, Ortiz, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager. That's about it.
Boom, got it. Okay, next up, second generation wrestlers. Who can name 5 pairs of both generations? Assad, you came in first.
Rocky Maivia.
With his dad being, or
Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, okay, that's 1.
Randy Orton. Bray Wyatt.
No, you got to complete both halves, father and son.
All right. IRS and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
IRS and Bo Dallas.
Yeah, fair enough. No. Screw. As soon as you get onto the Hart family, this is over. Right. So you've got to have different families.
All right.
That's 2.
Mr. Perfect and Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
Let's go with Chris Benoit and David Benoit.
Oh, has he ever actually wrestled?
Yes, he has, of course.
Okay, I'm going to take your word on it. I'm going to take your word. Okay. Do you have one more, Assad?
Yes, of course I do. I do. I'm going to go for...
You already named a family that you could...
Oh my god, yes! Dusty Rhodes and Cody Rhodes.
Boom! I'll give you the point there, Assad. Okay, does anyone want to come in? I'll give a few bonus points per out. Cap.
Rikishi and the Usos.
Yes, very good. TJ.
Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon.
Yes. Well done there, TJ. Mandy.
Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Natalia. And, oh god, I just lost another... Mick Foley and Noel.
Oh, wow. Yeah, very true. Okay, excellent. Colin, did you want to come in with one?
I just wanted to say that, Assad, you missed a generation. You could have done Larry the Axe and Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang on. Let's not jump the gun here. Let's see. Can we name third generation wrestlers?
Oh.
Third generation wrestlers.
Do they have to exist yet? Or can they be babies that will be born in the future?
Ideally, well, how confident are you that their offspring will do it? Like,
Randy Orton has great genetics. His kids are going to wrestle.
yeah, I know, but like, I'm still waiting. Like, Bret Hart. What is Bret Hart's son name? Like Blade or Blake or something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But where is he? Why are we not getting the next generation of Bret? But anyway, so
Probably off crying somewhere.
off crying somewhere. Mandy, you're honestly.
Mandy hopes that he's getting kicked in the head somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
He probably picked up the whining
He's
gene.
the
He's somewhere asking to speak to a manager. That's what he is.
Mandy, I can't wait to get this clip. I'm actually going to tweet it to Bret. This will be brilliant. Right. I won't. I might. I don't know. Okay, third generation wrestlers. Who can? I'll give a point for any that people can come in with. Go.
Just the wrestlers, right?
Well, no, you got to name the generations.
Oh.
No one. No one.
This is not a generation, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
Go on then.
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and his son.
Rey Mysterio is not Eddie Guerrero's son.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I know what you're going for here. So there was the paternity dispute that Dominic was supposedly the son of Eddie. But even by this logic, that would have meant that Eddie was the grandfather. Okay, do we have any actual... Yeah, TJ.
Vince McMahon Sr., Vince McMahon, Shane and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, boom. Okay, anyone else? Third generation.
We could do the Hart, like, or any of the Hart's children wrestling, because we've got so many.
I don't know if, like, okay, so we get Stu for the first generation. We get then the generation...
We could do it in-laws, like we could do Stu and then Jim the Animal Neidhart to Natalia, but then, you know, that's his brother. His
Oh no, she's third generation. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Natty would be third generation. Okay, point there, Mandy. TJ.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Some plumber, Dusty Rhodes, Cody and Dustin.
Wait.
The
He's the son of a plumber.
Yeah, but
everybody has a dad. Everybody's got a dad somehow. He wasn't a wrestler.
Famous being a plumber.
yeah, no, exactly. The whole point is he was a plumber. He wasn't a wrestler.
Cody didn't become a third generation plumber.
Yeah. Okay.
I like when no one mentioned the Von Erichs. This is great.
Well, go on then. Go on, Assad.
Kerry Von Erich, Frank Von Erich. No.
This is bad considering he's Googled it as well.
Tom, Dick, and Harry Von Erich.
Okay, I will give a bonus point if anyone can name the patriarch of the Von Erich family.
Fritz.
Yes, Colin, you get the bonus point. Can anyone name a third generation of the Von Erichs?
I couldn't think of any.
Oh,
Lacey.
sorry?
Matthew.
Lacey Von Erich, correct. Okay.
Is he related to them? For real?
What, Lacey Von Erich? Yeah, it's Kerry's son, Kerry's daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But, okay, I can't even remember their names. They're in MLW. What are the... next generation of the Von Erichs. Oh well. No, I won't tweet this to the Von Erichs then. Right, so with this, we'll come up with the next question category, and let's see
But
what we've.
time out. Please don't tweet me to Bret Hart because
I'm not going to. Don't worry.
Don't
worry. Don't worry.
I'm picking on David. I really don't have that big of a problem with Bret Hart.
You're just afraid that Bret will now turn his whining at you. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. Right, so I'm going to tell you a wrestler, and then you have to give me an alter ego, an alias that they have gone by. So, first one, Terror Rising. Colin.
Triple H.
Good. Hollywood Nova. Colin?
Simon Dean.
Yes, Simon Dean. Okay, next one we have is Vincent.
What?
Colin.
Virgil.
Yes. Do you know what? One mistake, not that I'm saying that anyone's cheating, but it came up with Virgil on my generator, and then I went with the alternative, because I was being clever myself, but I was like, I already told the audience the answer. So, I'll be good. I'll be good. He hasn't got one. Kurt Hennig. Mandy.
Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. Okay, fantastic. Next up. I don't know if he's got one. Mosh. Mosh. You'll kick yourself when you hear who this guy is. Okay, Colin.
Is it Beaver Cleavage?
It is Beaver Cleavage. Okay.
I need to get a different hobby. I hate myself for knowing that.
No, that's brilliant. Okay, do you know what? I'm trying to remember who this is. Who was... I can't even remember who this is. It's come up on the generator. Who was Avatar? Colin.
No.
It might be no one. I remember the name vaguely.
I thought it was... Oh, it was Al Snow. Al Snow played Avatar.
Ah, yes, you were right. Oh, well done. You got that and I didn't even
He was
remember.
just a weird guy with a blue mask or something.
Yeah. Okay, Paulie Dangerously. Assad.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, correct. Let's see. Kurt Hawkins. Assad? I'm definitely going to tweet Kurt Hawkins this later. No, I'm not. Okay, Colin.
I'm joking, but all I can think is Zack Ryder. It's the same guy.
Yeah, same guy, exactly. Okay, it's what he's currently known as. It's his real name. Brian Myers.
Ed Hawkins
Yeah, so that's...
and Zack Ryder were teammates, Ryder and Hawkins.
What?
They're not the same people.
No, we know that. That was a joke. No, Brian Myers is what his real name is, which he uses now. Okay, let's go through a few more. Let's see. The Genius. Colin, you're in there. Oh,
Damn.
sorry.
Sorry.
Mandy, I could hear it coming out of your mouth. You had it. Go for it.
Go on,
Manny
Mandy.
Paffa.
Yes,
Manny
correct.
Paffa.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see who else we've got here. Anyone that's got alternative names? Oh, Monty Brown.
It creeps me out so bad, the Genius does.
Okay, Monty Brown. Colin.
Wasn't it like Marcus Corvon?
Yes. Okay, I will give a bonus point, and this might be making it too difficult, if someone remembers the original name of Marcus Corvan. After being Monty Brown in TNA, where he was then Marcus Corvan, but for a very short time. Yeah, go on, Colin.
Cheeks.
No, it wasn't Cheeks. It was the Marquis Corvan, like the title. Okay, let's do two more. What we've got here, and see who we've got. Meat.
Oh, I know
Who was
this.
Meat? Colin.
It was one of the Stasiaks.
Yes.
Sean?
Sean Stasiak, well done. Okay. Oh, hang on. We have a new challenger entering the arena. Okay, and let's choose one more to go with here. We are going to go with Smash. Smash. Colin.
How many am I allowed? Because he was Repo Man.
Yeah.
He was Barry Darso. He was Chip Fairway, I think. Whoops.
Oh, I don't even know who that one is. I'm going to give you the point.
Yeah,
There.
he played so many. He was crushed with Khrushchev. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's one of the nicest guys. He's like this super nice guy from Minnesota, and yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, I said that would be the last one, but we will do one more, just because, likewise, it gives us a lot of different names. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Who can come in with some Brutus alternative names? No one? Alternative name? Yeah, Mandy.
His real name, Ed Leslie, and then he just went by Beefcake for a while.
Did he?
Before he was a barber, he was Brutus Beefcake. And
okay, yeah.
The gimmick came after, yeah.
Okay, any other Brutus the Barber Beefcake names? Sid, how are you doing, by the way?
WCW with a mask, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He had a lot of names in WCW.
really memorable.
Okay, I'm going to give it a countdown. 2, 1. So, go on, Colin.
The Disciple.
Yes, absolutely. Any others? 5, 4, 3, 2. Mandy.
He was half of the Dream Team with Greg Valentine. I don't know.
Jill, I'm going to give you a bonus point for getting the tag name, but the Butcher, Zodiac, I think he was the Man with No Name at a certain point, the Disciple, as you said, and there may have been another one in there along the way. But Zodiac, the Butcher, yeah, like he had just loads of gimmicks in WCW. So, Sid, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So, Sid, to get you on the scoreboard here, I'm going to ask you a question. And then we'll see if you can get it. Okay, so what was the alternative name of Mad Mikey?
Oh, man. I have no idea.
Anyone else want to steal? Mad Mikey, going once. Going twice.
But
Colin?
I'm going to guess Crash Holly.
It is Crash Holly, well done. So, with this, we're going to go on to our next round. And just looking, we'll have another quick fire round soon. But let's play 20 questions. We'll play 20 questions and then end on another quick fire. There you go, NWO Sting. I'm wearing a NWO Wolfpack shirt, so there we go. With this, I am going to think of a wrestler. And then we will go round and everyone will be able to ask me questions. Yes or no questions. You might be able to get a sneaky extra bit of info out of me. But with this, Capelthev, you get to ask me the first question.
Is he male?
Yes, he is. One question down.
Is he currently alive?
Yes, he is. Mandy.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No. So, Capelfave.
No, what about
Sorry. I counted wrong. I've got you on the list wrong. Who's next?
Assad.
Assad.
Are you known best for your time in the WWE?
Yes. Depend. You know what? This would probably depend a little bit who you ask, but I would say yes. There would be someone who might be a fan of something else that would think of them from there first, but I would say yes. TJ.
Are you currently active?
I would be very surprised, so I'm going to say no. Sid.
Were you part of any faction?
Do you know what? That's going to make it yes, but not obviously. Yes, but not obviously. Lots of people have been in factions. It doesn't mean that they were a prominent part of it. Okay, back to Capelfave.
Were you alive after I was born? Were you active?
Before you, how old are you? You're like 12 years old, Cap. So, like, probably.
Mainly the 2000s. Were you active during the 2000s?
I was active for at least some of the 2000s, but I was active before then as well. Colin.
Are you currently under contract to any promotion?
No.
Okay.
Mandy.
Were you a manager?
No. Good question. Assad.
No.
He answered himself.
See, this is a very important question. Do you wear shorts in the ring?
The answer to that is no.
So, pants.
Well, it could be
No.
trunks, right?
Look, you get two there. It's not shorts. It's not pants.
Just to be clear, anything above the knees is shorts.
Assad, I've given you two. It's not shorts and it's not pants.
But anything above the thighs would be in trunks, right?
I'm nervous about your category, Assad. You could wear your undies and call them shorts.
Yeah, they are also shorts. They are also shorts.
Do you know, look, I almost feel like okay, hang on. Let's get some of the merch. So, here we see our favourite friend who kicks people in the head, Bill Goldberg. Now on this, he is wearing shorts.
Shorts.
Here is the Ultimate Warrior wearing trunks. You can't see them because it's green and I have a green screen.
Yes. So,
Whereas
so
you can't see it because it's still in the packaging. But Bret Hart here is not wearing either shorts or pants.
What are those tights?
Tights, yeah.
So, but like,
Ultimate Warrior down in Sid Square. He's wearing wrestling panties or trunks.
yeah, so they're trunks.
Yeah.
Right. But you see what Bret Hart's wearing. I'm just giving you the answer now because there's too much controversy over this.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's all in one. It's all like, he pulls them up, you pull up the straps.
I am so glad I asked this question.
It's not quite a singlet, but whatever they call this device.
Onesie.
It's not a onesie.
Is it a unitard?
That sounds like the name for something, but anyway. TJ.
Are you a former world champion?
No. Let's see. Sid.
Okay. Well, the world champion question was asked, but I had a question.
It's good to know.
Yeah. As you said, you could say he's part of a faction, but was it during the Attitude Era?
Yeah. Okay, where do we come back to? Cap.
Attitude Era. That's Stone Cold stuff. So, did he ever wrestle Stone Cold?
Not that I know of, but that doesn't mean he didn't. Not famously. Colin.
Did you have any notable amateur background in sports?
I might have to look that up, but not that they
Did you
promoted.
see an MMA fighter?
Not that Jim Ross would have talked endlessly about?
No, if that's
Okay.
to lean somewhere. Hang on.
So just by the way, we are dealing with someone who is like dangerously in the mid card. He cannot
Dangerously.
He cannot possibly be a main eventer and not be in the Hall of Fame. I'm
That's
thinking.
why I have a question
Yeah.
that is off of that. So let me jump in. That might help you, Assad.
Yeah.
So my question is not whether or not he was ever on a tag team, but if he was known for being, on a standing, regular tag team.
So, sorry, the question you're asking is he known for a tag team?
Mm-hmm.
He is known for a tag team. It's not all he is known for, though.
My question. All right.
Wait, whose question was this now? I've completely lost track.
My question.
Okay, go on, Assad.
Are we on to someone? Do we have someone in mind?
Okay. Take a moment to think if you need it.
I was for some reason thinking about X-Pac, but he is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is. I thought of Rikishi, but then
And
he's
with
the
the
Hall
end
of
of
Fame as well.
what did you say, Sid?
Wasn't X-Pac inducted as part of a faction and not as an individual
No,
wrestler?
he's not in the Hall of Fame, so it's not X-Pac.
Okay.
That's not. Billy
But
Kidman.
this person is not in the Hall of Fame. We
Yeah,
found
they're
out,
not in the
whoever
Hall of Fame.
This person is, yeah.
Are we out of questions?
No, I don't think so. You're approaching it. So let's see where we're up to. We'll say we get to the end of this round, just because numbers wise it might mean you end up with 21, but go for it.
Mid card. Have you ever won the Intercontinental title?
No. Do you know what? At this stage, I feel like I've chosen someone which you'll all know, but I feel like he is dangerously in the mid card, so you just don't. You're not going to get it.
We got to do this. We got to get him.
Okay, so TJ.
For some reason, I was also thinking about D'Lo Brown. Just an idea.
No idea who that is.
D'Lo Brown is not in the Hall of Fame. He was part of a faction, but not really. He was part of a tag team, but not very, but definitely mid card.
There are like a lot of wrestlers that fall in that picture.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown, I think, also won the European Championship at some point. If I'm not mistaken, when he was part of the faction.
Yeah.
It's not Marty Jannetty, is it?
Ooh.
But he was known for a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that's what he said, that he was known for a tag.
Okay,
Yeah,
to clarify, so
He was known for a tag team, but that's not the only thing he was known for.
he's known for a tag team. When people hear the tag team that he was part of, everyone will be like, "Oh yeah, that tag team." But specifically,
Oh, is it Akeem?
I was going to ask about nationality.
Yeah.
May I ask, is this wrestler American?
let me just double check that for you. Yes.
Is this wrestler Earthquake?
Oh, are you guessing? Are you guessing? Are you guessing?
Don't.
No.
I don't think I'm allowed to guess yet. Everybody freaked out, so no, I'm not guessing.
This is wrestler. I have no idea how Aurora's going.
Oh, hang on. Whose question is it?
It's
TJ,
my
did you ask a
question.
question? Yeah.
My question. You can't think of, because this is the last round. I need to think of something that specifies the wrestler.
Is he bigger than a bread box? That's Geek Battle. I got nothing.
If I was to give you sort of, not a clue, but some help, I think, for what I will say the answer is, when I say it, you'll have been misled by the Attitude Era. So, well, that's the thing that's definitely misled you, because you're I'm going to almost give this away now. You're all thinking of who was in the WWE because you're thinking of the Attitude Era, but the Attitude Era was an era. So, it doesn't mean they were in the WWE during the Attitude Era.
So,
I have ideas.
there's a good follow-up question to that.
Yeah,
May I ask it?
go for it.
Yeah.
Was this person in WCW during the Attitude Era?
Yes, they were.
Okay. That narrows it down a bit, guys.
Asked that a long time ago.
Oh, sorry, it's not my
Okay,
turn.
that kind of, there was a question which said, was he best known for his time in the WWE, where you said that he was. You would be surprised if he's better known for his time elsewhere. So if he...
Yeah, no, he's absolutely. I'm almost feeding it to you now. The most famous version of this person definitely is in the WWE. But a lot of people were in WCW. Mandy.
Did this person carry a nightstick?
No. Colin.
Oh, was this person part of like an invasion angle in the WCW?
invasion angle in WCW.
Sorry,
From
I
WCW.
finished that sentence. I shouldn't have finished that sentence. Was this person part of an invasion angle? Question mark.
Yes, they were part of an invasion angle. Cap.
Can you classify him as a heavyweight?
Yeah, he'd be classified as a heavyweight. We're almost there. Colin.
Who do you have in mind, Colin?
Was it part of the group of radicals or whatever they were called that came and invaded Raw shows from WCW?
I think
Well, if you're specifically using the term radicals, then no. But
I forget what they were actually called.
no, but if you mean the Benoit Guerrero, it wasn't them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sid, I see you, or you're holding up a Scott Hall figure, right? He's in the Hall of Fame, though, isn't he?
Scott Hall, yeah.
Yeah, and he.
Yes.
So
I
this
don't
wrestler's
know.
not in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Again, dangerously
I was leaning towards him, but
Guys, we're definitely look, we're probably on like 43 questions now. But go on, Colin.
Does his name rhyme with Silly Bidman?
It does not.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
I'm out of ideas then.
Okay, David, one more hint.
Okay,
One
one more
last
hint.
Yeah, one last hint.
And a final question, I will ask the question.
Okay, so the hint I will give is how obvious do you want it to be?
Very.
Okay,
I want it to be dangerously mid-card.
Okay. when you find out who this is, you guys are going to go nuclear.
huh? Is he a bomb or something?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm thinking
The Bomb?
of that. Yeah, Adam Bomb.
There you go! It's Adam Bomb!
What? Oh,
Kapelfev, you landed on the bomb. Mandy, Adam Bomb.
wait,
Yeah.
who was in WCW?
Chronic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brian Clark, Brian Adams, Chronic. They came in on the invasion to the WCW invasion a little bit late. They were there for...
Brian Clark and Brian Adams are two different people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Oh, no, they were the tag team. Brian Clark and Brian Adams were Chronic.
Yeah. Oh. As a
Yeah.
team?
Yeah, they were a team in WCW. And they came in and they wrestled in the WCW, ECW invasion. They wrestled the Brothers of Destruction in one of the notoriously worst matches of The Undertaker's career. And then they were gone. But there you go, Adam Bomb. So, which is definitely his most famous gimmick. But there we go. So, we're going to have one more quick fire round just to wrap things up, just to get some points. And with this, I'm going to bring up my list of wrestlers. And if someone wants to write a list of wrestlers for me as well, that would be fantastic. But the way this is going to work, slightly different today, because we haven't done a musical round. I will give you a list of wrestlers, and you will have 1 minute. If you hum or sing or whatever, if you do the wrestler's theme tune so that someone else guesses it, I will give you 2 points. If either you get someone who it's like, well, they didn't have theme music because it's a commentator or whatever, because it is just a random list, and you need to describe them, then you get 1 point. So if you describe them because you can't remember their music or no one can guess their music, you get 1 point. But if you can give us the musical hint and we guess it, then you get 2. As always, the rule is you cannot say the name of the wrestler. So with this to go first, let's choose it at random. It is going to be TJ. So you'll have 1 minute on the clock. I'm going to give you your wrestlers. And sorry about this, if they don't look the greatest, but 1 minute on the clock and take it away. The time is stop. Go.
Botch.
RVD.
Honky Tonk Man?
The Sandman.
Cody Rhodes Pro Max.
What? Dusty Road.
Kane, but when he was a dentist.
Dr. Isaac.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
I'll give you the point there, Sid.
A clown.
Doink.
Doink.
Assad just got in first.
Leprechaun.
Hornswoggle.
Oh, everyone came in. I'll give a lot of you points.
Don't be a lemon.
Rosebud, Adam.
Oh, well done, Cap. Oh, that is time. That is time. That is time. Oh, we did so. What? Whose theme were you doing there?
Hornswoggle.
Ah, do you know what? I do see that now. Yeah. Do you know what? That was quite good. It's quite good.
So I have
Okay.
a question. If we don't know the theme song, then we can just give clues?
Yeah, but if you
Okay.
give the theme song and we guess it, or the others guess it, because I obviously have the list, you get 2 points. If you have to give verbal clues, you only get 1. So there's the
That's
incentive
fair.
there. So with that, next up, who is not Cap? You are next. So
Please be 2000.
here is your list, and take it away.
Well, it's the
No.
Colin, well done.
What did he say?
Big Show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know that one. Damn it.
Roman Reigns.
Healed.
Next.
What? Did they get it, Cap?
No, they said Roman Reigns.
Shield.
Member?
Dean Ambrose.
Seth Rollins. TJ got it in the end.
Ooh, somebody go and get their ass whipped. Somebody go.
Colin got it. Well done.
I don't know who these other people are.
You can
I'm
give
sure they
clues
all are.
if you're doing really well on the themes, but if you want to just give clues, you can.
A favorite book about children about a monkey.
What?
What?
A monkey curious.
Oh, George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal Steel.
Gorgeous George.
Oh, Colin gets it. Gorgeous George. Oh, I love it. Okay, that is time. That is time. I love that the clue ended up being Curious George. Okay, so next up, let's see what we've got here. Oh my god, that's probably the hardest list out of them all. Let's get a different one. Okay, so to go next, we will have. Okay, Assad, it is time. And sending you your list. And your time starts now.
Toothpick in the mouth.
Razor
Oh,
Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
But not real.
What hole?
Fake Razor Ramon.
Oh,
Yes.
Colin gets it.
Fuck. I was a Muslim character, but during 9/11 they got
Hold on.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes.
Colin gets it, Colin.
Sorry?
It was
Yeah,
Muhammad
yes.
Hassan.
Yes.
Stone Cold
Kofi Austin.
Sid gets it.
Yes. Great 5-star match with Randy Savage at WrestleMania.
Ricky Steamboat.
Yes.
Mandy gets it.
Something in my nose. It's really bad.
Mick Foley.
No.
Aston Morgan.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, go on then. One more.
A great high-flying wrestler recently named the best wrestler, I think.
RVD.
No.
Shawn Michaels.
I spray things.
Ricky. Tajiri.
Oh, I give up. It's Will Ospreay.
Oh, well done. I love it. I've got something in my nose. You're like Mick Foley because of the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Great reference there. Okay, so to go next. Okay, we will have. Let's roll the dice. Okay, Colin. Sending you your list.
Who was it? Who had the thing in their tooth? I didn't hear.
Bastion Booger.
Oh.
Okay, Colin, your time starts now.
I had a tooth in my nose.
Assad gets the point.
I'm a dancing WCW star.
Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip and skip. They call. Oh shit. I was the Z-Man, man. They call me the Z-Man if you pay attention to obscure wrestling from way back when. Never mind. I'm the Empress of Tomorrow.
Asuka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be Flash Funk.
Terry Funk.
No, I used to be Flash Funk.
Dory Funk.
Now I'm really chilly.
Someone with the name Funk.
Never mind. Oh.
Braun Strowman.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
The Bushwhacker.
JL?
Big Daddy Cool.
Oh, Diesel!
Oh, Mandy, you get it. And that is time. That is time. Well done. Okay, who has not had a go yet? Did anyone have a list for me as well? Just so I know. Okay, Mandy, and then I'll go last. Okay, so Mandy.
God, I'm nervous. These lightning rounds stress me out. I'm sweating.
Do you know what? Hang on. I'm going to give you a long list just because I can see how bad this list is.
Oh, great. That's awesome. I'm so excited.
It's very random. Okay, ready? You got a long list though to work with, so take it away.
Okay. Oh, I whine a lot.
Bret Hart.
Minus a point.
Oh gosh. I shake the ropes, but I'm not a very good wrestler.
Ultimate
Warrior.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure who came in first.
Let's see. Marlon Brando movie. Gonna wrestle Owen Hart, but he died.
Godfather.
Yes.
Not Nancy Drew, but the boy version of those books.
The Hardy Boys.
Yeah, but the first name.
Jeff Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy. Yellow family in a long-running cartoon. The little
Hogan?
boy. No, it's a cartoon.
Art Dunn.
Yes, thank you. Not a friend, but
Foe.
yeah,
Fiend.
but the Fiend.
Okay, that is time. That is time. Well done. Last point there was Cap. So.
That was a really hard list.
Oh wow. Okay, so Assad, am I last or Sid? You haven't had a go yet, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sid, you will go after me, but Assad, send me my list.
And your time starts now, David.
What does everybody want?
Al Snow.
Yes. Ugh. All right, I come from South Africa, don't I? I'm going to do a shooting star press.
Evan Bourne.
No,
Oh,
I was in the Nexus.
Evan Bourne.
No, screw it. Okay.
Justin Gabriel.
Yes. Okay.
Justin Gabriel.
I'm doing impressions. I don't need to. I'm too legit to quit. I'm holding your money, Ted DiBiase.
Virgil.
Yes. I went against Lawrence Taylor at WrestleMania.
Bam Bigelow.
Yes. I was the king, and then I was Viscera.
Jerry Lawler.
Last ever ECW champion.
RVD.
No, last ever ECW champion.
Elijah Burke.
No.
Tommy Dreamer.
No. I fell under the ring. Someone else. I fell under the ring.
Oh.
Titus W.
Yes. Okay. I'm Mex. I'm Super Mex.
What?
That sounds racist.
No, that's what they called him in TNA. He was one of the original LAX.
Homicide.
No, the other one.
I don't know.
Ah. Right. Oh, that's time. That's time. That was time ages ago. Sorry, I wasn't watching the clock. So that was Hernandez. Wasn't his nickname Supermax? If I'm wrong and that was terrible of me, I apologise. I'm sure that was his actual nickname. But okay, and who else did I have? Ezekiel Jackson. He was the last ECW champion, right?
Oh.
I don't know. Was he not?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so last up, Sid.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to send you your list. I don't know how many I got there, but it doesn't really matter. I haven't been scoring myself anyway. So, Sid, here is your list. And here you go.
Edge's tag team partner.
Christian.
Yeah.
Dominic's father.
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio.
It's a new day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Biggie.
Kofi, Xavier Wood, Biggie.
Yeah, TJ, you got it there.
Okay. Tag team partner of Billy Gunn.
Hard gun.
Road Dogg.
Oh, who said Road Dogg? Okay, TJ, you get the point.
I'm awesome.
Miz.
Oh, TJ again.
Okay. He was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jesse Ventura.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Cesaro's tag team partner.
Jack
Shinsuke
Swagger.
Nakamura.
Cap got in there first.
Okay.
One more.
One of the biggest memes in WCW.
Shockmaster.
Oh wait, sorry, I got confused. Sorry. Okay. Goldust and Cody Rhodes' dad.
Dusty Rhodes.
Mandy came in there first. So with that, that is time. That is time. So well done, everyone, and the points are in. And well, it's quite a high-scoring show. It's not actually that close because there is a clear winner. And today, the Slam Jam Wrestling Champion is Colin. Well done. You have taken it. So there you go, spotlighted, and you have an on-screen belt complete with flames and blades. So there you go.
Just pose for it, Colin.
Literally the biggest honor I've had all day.
Pose for it, Colin. Pose for it. Just do some wrestling winning poses or something.
Yeah, just buy the merch. Kayfabe, Pro Wrestling TV. Follow the channel, whatever.
Okay, so in a moment we'll find out where we can find everyone on social media. But Colin, you know this with this victory, you'll now be able to fantasize about Vince and Jim, just as the champion from this point.
That's my real fantasy roster.
There we go. So, Assad, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Extreme Improv tomorrow. Tonight is the 199th show of Extreme Improv, and tomorrow is going to be the 200th show. I'm going to be there for the 200th special. You can find me in the Indian Improv Ensemble every Thursday and Friday, and the LK and Asadi show, lots of places, and Slam Jam as well. So it's all sorts of crazy. So yeah, and on Instagram, Asad316card.
Okay, thank you very much, Assad. Mandy, where can we find you?
I am not really big on social media. I've got a Facebook, Mandy Butler, but I perform mostly with Queen City Comedy online and Dad's Garage Theater.
Okay, Cap.
You can find me on Instagram posing as a wrestler and not being one, and that is at @KapilDev. And you can find me in my YouTube channel where I sing, dance, and I even throw myself in a bucket. And I did a parody with George, who you know, and you can catch me on the next show. No, tomorrow's show.
Wait, is that as in Curious George? So, TJ, where can the people find you?
Ideally, I would say you could find me on my mom's basement because that's where you find wrestling fans.
Fair enough. Sid, where can the people find you?
I'm on Instagram and my ID is SidTop316, and check out my pictures of action figures and other toys.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Was that the rare Kamala one? Because there is like what there is a Kamala. Is that like the rare one?
I'm not sure because I think that's the one that has the moon on it.
Okay. I will buy it from you for $5 American. Right, okay, so for me, my name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky. You can also go to the website XStreamed.tv, where you'll be able to find all of our shows, all of the Slam Jam shows, the Slam Jam podcast, articles, and lots more. But our winner today, Colin, where can the people find you?
Thank you. They can find me in TJ's mom's basement most of the time. And then otherwise on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, at Kayfabe News.
Okay, fantastic. So from us, until next time, stay safe, always stay extremed, and always keep slamming and jamming, guys. Till next time, bye for now. Boom. Excellent, guys, and we are now officially